Oh, hi. I didn't see you come in. Want to hear a spooky story? Sitting on the bottom of the shelf, throwing nickels in a wishing well, picking up the pieces of himself. There were bells on the hill that were ringing and birds that were singing, but he couldn't really tell. He felt compelled to leave his shell, cause it's dark as hell. It ain't hard to tell he's gotten sick of being someone else. He made a promise to God to play the cards he was dealt, but it ain't easy. When he's so hard on himself, he was off the rails, always telling tall tales just as well. Fair weather friends say farewell, it's for the best, so I guess you'll have to reinvent his definition of success if all else fails. He wanted to rebel, it did not go well. He got locked out of his house and lost on the trail, caught by the devil, and he offered to help kill him softly with a whisper. He thought that he'd yell, a smooth talking salesman who wants him to sell his soul but withholds what the contract entails. So he brought him to jail that was hotter than hell, and it's hard to prevail when he's locked in a cell. A shepherd came and rescued him, she followed his smell. God sent him an angel with paws and a tail, and he walks in the light now. He's got to, or else his other motherfucking option is darkness itself. At least he's got a dog now to walk him around. She makes him so proud, taught him what life was about. A friend that picks him up when he's down. The message gave him power, it was written in the clouds. So how you like him now? He goes wild. And what you hearing now are the tears of a clown. Cause I am the man this song is really about, but I'm leaving the past, so thanks for hearing me out. I'm sitting on the bottom of the shelf, throwing nickels in a wishing well, picking up the pieces of myself. There were bells on the hill that were ringing and birds that were singing, but I couldn't really tell. But wow, I just heard a bell. This the first time I've been proud of myself in a while. It'd be swell if he had a magic spell to expel the devil and repel the negativity he's felt. It stripped him of the innocence that existed in him when he was a child, that took his power and made him buck wild. He's wishing for forgiveness that is given to himself, but that's a difficult pitch, like selling water to a whale. Is he bitter or sweet now? He can barely tell, cause he's kinda gotten salty. People call him caramel. His baggage goes in circles like a luggage carousel. Round and round it goes until he carries it to hell. There's a monster in the mirror when he's staring at himself, but somehow he feels better if he does his hair and nails. So I guess he's Cinderella in his own fairy tale, but if the shoe fits very well, he will wear it well. But the truth is, he's just like everyone else. He wants to be felt, he wants to be held. He did it by himself, but it'd be better with some help. Finally shed a couple secrets that he said he'd never tell. If he had his Eleanor, he'd be Franklin Roosevelt, an inventor to remember Alexander Graham Bell. Beasts need a bell to be released from the spell. Even Santa had Prancer and Dancer and Comet and Cupid and Vixen and some elves. So he's thinking, hell, he'll invent himself a Tinkerbell. Yeah, Tinkerbell. He thinks that could help, something to believe in. Then he'll be believing in himself. A reason to keep breathing when he isn't feeling well. A pixie that picks him up if he fell. She'll always hold him down, keep his feet on the ground. She won't throw in the towel when he's in the final round. Go the distance, she whispers, I didn't hear a bell. Get up, you son of a bitch, cause you've got Tinkerbell. Keep fighting, keep writing, do it for yourself. Heaven only knows that you have been through hell. And if you've got a gift, then you've got to give it out. The message gave him power, it was written in the clouds. So that's how he found out what he was about. The only thing that's left to do is go and make his mama proud. So how you like him now? He goes wild. And what you hearing now are the tears of a clown. Cause I am the man the song is really about, but I'm leaving the past, so thanks for hearing me out. Seriously, thank you. I'm sitting on the bottom of the shelf, throwing nickels in a wishing well, picking up the pieces of myself. There were bells on the hill that were ringing and birds that were singing, but I couldn't really tell. One last thing that's near and dear to me now. If you're hearing this and you're down, up is where you're bound. If you're lost, then you're soon to be found. Just remember, Will Wills believes in you now. Thanks for listening.